Today we are headed to Frank's Donuts. Frank's Donuts, I know, has 4 locations. We have one in Winchester. We're going to, that's where we live, our town. Winchester, they have one in Lexington. They also have one in Paris and one in Georgetown. And it's right here with this yellow sign. And if there are other locations, I just don't know of them, but they might have other locations as well. Okay, so it looks like they have a caramel glazed, coconut glazed, chocolate glazed. These look like a cake donut. These look like they have just a powder sprinkle. They also have some muffins. Looks like a blueberry muffin and a chocolate muffin. And then over here they have Long Johns. Okay, so they have like there's a honey bun. And then they have, oh, these are the filled. And then these are Long Johns. So, oh, and then they have these with purple and pink. And then they have chocolate. Looks like a cake donut down here. Okay, what are you gonna get? So they do have a place to sit in here, and they also have drinks. So if you want to get something to drink with your donuts, they have chocolate milk, white milk, they have orange juice. But this used to be a Wendy's years ago, and so there's lots of room to sit and eat. So here's the overview. So we're at home with the donuts, and this is how they came. I do have one that's separate, and that's because there was a sign that said, try our new Nutella. And I said, hey, did we get one of those? And she said, no. So I told her, I said, we want one of those too. And they actually made this one up fresh. That's why it's a little runny. They made it up fresh while we were standing there waiting. And so I know this is a Nutella one. But I figured I would show you. This is how they come in a box like this.
Our eyes are bigger than our stomachs, I think.
Yes, this is a lot of donuts. So, just gonna...
That's a coconut one. I know that one.
Oh wow.
That one was a cream cheese?
Wow, look how thick that is. Look how filled that is.
I'm pretty sure that was the cream cheese one.
I'm gonna try to put all the filled ones over here. And just set these here. And we'll probably rearrange them once I get them out. Because we usually, you know, try to do the plainer ones first. And some of them are blue. We have blueberry and caramel. They smell so sweet. They smell delicious. This is a filled, jelly filled. I love a jelly filled. And look how big that is. It's huge.
That's the bear claw.
Okay.
Oh no, that's a... I don't know what that's a bear claw. No, that's no. I don't know what that is. It's like a fritter or something. Yeah, I didn't know she was gonna get one of those. I didn't mind. I see the bear claw.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if all these are gonna fit on this. This is an apple fritter, which I wanted to get one of those because I always get one when we go to Walt Disney World. I always get one from Joffrey's, and they have awesome apple fritters. So it would be nice to know if we can get a really delicious apple fritter here at home. And then this is another filled. She was supposed to get me a lemon filled, and there must be because I do see lemon down there.
That's probably that one.
Okay. And then we've got a couple more.
Just got 3 more.
Had to break out the other cutting board. So this is a Long John, and it's filled. And then this big bad boy.
That's a bear claw.
That's a bear claw. Huge. So we didn't know when we were there how many we got. We actually ended up getting 20. And the reason we're trying them at home, you might wonder, why have you been in your car for all the other ones? Why are you at home from this one? Well, we're in town for this one. The other ones, we're out of town. We're gonna be out of town for the whole day. We're not coming back home until later. So we're trying them in the morning. So that's why we're in the car doing those reviews. This one, We were right here in town at home. So our total for all 20 was $22.90. And some of you have been really surprised at the prices of donuts in our area. They're very reasonable.
Like cheap?
Yes. Yes, yes. So like the blueberry donut, the cake donuts, the glazed, all those are 84 cents a piece. Really cheap. We got 2 that are with like sour cream. Those were $1.78.
There's some Long Johns with cream. They were only $1.26.
The most expensive one was called Raspberry Glazed Bismarck, and it was $2.52. So that's the most we paid for any of these. And just so you know, I think that's very, very reasonable. So we're going to try one first that she had a name for everything, but really they're not labeled at all, as you saw in the cabinet. Because if I could have filmed if they had a label, I could have filmed it, and then we could look back at that to see what they're called.
Yeah, I don't think they're that organized. I think it's more of a, when they get a pan up, they just put it in any available space.
Yes, which sounds fine. Good to me. But there's
one we're not sure of.
Yeah, we don't know the name of this one.
Yeah, we know. I can pretty much get most of the other ones.
Let me open it like this.
You can bite it, tear it.
Because
it looks like maybe that's the raspberry cream cheese.
That's what it looks like. This does look like raspberry cream cheese. That's very flaky.
It's more like a pastry than a donut.
That's what I was gonna say. This is a pastry. This has many layers.
It's really good.
Yes, and there's no seeds or anything like that. But you know something we didn't bring over here.
Napkins. I'll grab them real quick.
We try to get over to the table, and then we're like, we always forget something. So today it was napkins. This is very, very flaky though, and I love that it has plenty of that filling. So if you got one of those, you'd be completely happy.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, so now
I would try the apple fritter.
Oh.
Or the bear claw, one of the two.
Let's do the bear claw.
The bear claw, by the way, is huge.
Oh my gosh, I can't even.
And it's filled with like chocolate or.
Oh, it's filled with something?
Break it in half, because it looks like it has like pecans or something in it.
No.
No?
I don't think it's filled with anything. No.
Oh, okay.
No. It's just one big, it's like a loaf of bread.
Well, see, it's got this though.
It's just the way it was.
No. But you could tell it was like folded over, like it was made and then folded over. There's apple in there.
Oh, well, it's barely there though.
Yeah, it's a very thin layer of apple.
Okay.
Was that thick? I'll tell you what, if you like apple in like a glazed donut, that's good. It doesn't have a lot of apple in it.
I like the flavor of it, but if Kevin hadn't seen that apple, I could not even taste it. And you saw, I took a huge bite right into it. It just wasn't strong enough for me.
See, I got the apple, but not piece.
It's delicious. It's delicious, and it has that crispy sugar on the outside that's awesome. But I did not get an apple flavor just because I primarily got that donut yeasty texture.
It's really just a bigger, flakier glazed donut.
Yeah.
Like a yeast donut.
Yeast.
So just a really big one. It just has a bonus of a little bit of apple in there.
Do you want to go for this?
Apple fritter.
Apple fritter.
This one looks like it has this big hunks of apple on it.
So.
That was like pecans or something in it too.
I taste the cinnamon. That's
really good.
That is not good for me to know we have those here.
But you said you wanted to see how those tasted compared to
Joffrey's, because at Walt Disney World, when we go to Epcot specifically, we got one at Animal Kingdom this past time too.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called, Animal Kingdom? Yeah, we got one there too, and they're awesome. That is as good as what I get. It has more cinnamon in it. This one does. And
I didn't get as much apple.
No.
The apple's kind of light.
And the texture's a little bit tougher.
I like that though.
I was gonna say,
it has like a
I actually like that. Yeah, I actually like that. There's so much sugar on the outside that I really do like that crispiness. So I actually prefer this one over the Joffrey's.
Yeah, the only thing missing with it is the apple. Really.
Yes.
But it does have it feels like it has little pecans or something on there because I got a bite of some kind of little nut.
It's delicious though. I'm impressed.
Okay, so now we're gonna start with the old fashioned, just a cake donut.
Yeah.
Can we break it in half?
Yeah. Thank you. So this has tons of glaze on it.
Oh, it's packed. That's probably one of the best cake donuts we've had.
Yes, it is. I agree. That is the best cake donut we've had.
Because it's not dry.
Yes.
It's so covered with glaze that it's got a crisp shell on the outside of it, literally.
And delicious. Even though we've just recently been adding these videos to our channel, if you go back a long time ago, we've reviewed North Lime, we've reviewed Spalding's.
We've done Krispy Kreme.
We've done Krispy Kreme. We've done, recently we've done Parlor. We've done McGee's. What else? We've done Donut Days. So if you're looking for donut videos, there's more than what's come out recently. There are some older ones. That is hands down the best cake donut we've had. Yeah. So that's impressive.
Because Tammy ate one cake donut and about choked her to death.
Yeah. So I wouldn't go back to that place again.
So this one is, it's just like really, really good. So do you want the chocolate covered?
Yes, yeah, chocolate covered.
So this looks like a cake donut too. It's just got chocolate glaze on it.
But
they feel like they would be really dry.
We don't know what their chocolate's going to taste like or anything. I've never had Frank's. Have you ever had Frank's? Not at a meeting or anything?
It's actually crunchy from the sugar. It's literally.
It's so much sugar, yes, that it's crunchy.
I like chocolate.
I do like the chocolate too. I like it, but I like the original glaze more.
Oh yeah, I like just the regular original cake donut better.
Yes, out of the two, I'll take the regular.
However, I do like their chocolate because sometimes the chocolate on these is not very good. Their chocolate tastes like frosting, like cake frosting. Yes, it does.
I agree. So what else do we have?
We have a cake. Just a solid chocolate.
A chocolate
cake.
A lot of times when places have meetings, they'll go in donut places like this. I don't know if they do that in other countries. That would be interesting because a lot of times, like in the UK, they don't do sweet for breakfast. You know, they don't do a lot of sweet. So it's like, okay, when you have meetings in the UK, what food do you take into your meetings?
That one's good. Whoever cooked that one cooked it just a little bit too long. You get a little burnt scorched flavor.
I do get a scorched flavor.
It's like a piece of burnt toast almost.
It is. It does have a scorched flavor to it. That being said, it's not bad, but it does taste. It does have a scorched flavor. Yeah, it does.
Like if you've ever had anything that was deep, these are deep fried. If you ever had anything that was deep fried too long, that's what that tastes like.
I don't hate it, but it definitely does taste scorched. Now this one is blueberry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the last.
Oh wow.
This is the last cake one we have, I think. Yeah, I don't see any more that look like cake.
What about that one?
I think that's a yeast.
Oh, okay. Wow, you really taste that blueberry. It's even like a lavender color in the center.
That's really good too. It reminds you of a blueberry muffin.
But it's better because there's so much sugar.
Yeah, they're not. They don't go easy on the glaze. That's for sure.
And that's what sets them apart. I can tell you that right now. What sets these cake donuts apart from all the other ones we've had is they seem like they're almost double or triple dipped in that glaze.
Or maybe they just have a thicker glaze when they put it on,
It's
so it
awesome.
really stays on there.
Yes, these are hands down the best cake donuts we've had.
Although out of all the cake ones we've had, I would still go with the original.
The original, yes, it's delicious.
So good.
Okay.
So now we just have regular glaze. Here, you take
regular glazed donut.
I've been tearing them in half, but we can just bite it. Good sized donut. There's a picture on Facebook from the Georgetown location of them deep frying these. Good and fluffy.
Yes, it is. It reminds me of a, way back, I told you we reviewed Spalding's. That reminds me of a Spalding's donut.
A little bit. They're more uniform. Spalding's are kind of like all over the place. Those are not quite as dark as a Spalding's is, but it's similar
But
flavor.
the texture, the flavor, if you've ever had, if you're in the area, is that only in Lexington? Okay.
Yeah, but as far as I know.
This is the chocolate.
I think we're about halfway through.
It's the same chocolate that's on the cake donut. It's just on the yeast. You know what?
I like that.
I do like it a lot, but so far, I'm going to choose the cake donuts over these.
Just because that one was so good. The regular cake donut, the glazed cake donut was so
awesome.
good.
It was awesome. Well, I like the texture too.
Yeah.
I like that little bit of a crispy, that crispy texture of that sugar. Now, I kept calling these caramel. They're not caramel. They're maple.
Yeah,
maple glaze.
that's what they're listed as, is maple.
They're listed as maple glazed, yeah. So this is maple.
Yeah, they're well coated, that's for sure.
Definitely maple, not caramel. It tastes like maple. It's very sweet.
Which is actually unusual because everywhere we went before was caramel.
It's caramel. That's why I kept saying caramel. That actually has a really nice maple flavor. It's very sweet. It tastes like pancake syrup.
Yeah, it's not artificial, chemical like.
And the donut, all of these donuts are very light donuts. Very fluffy.
Very fluffy. Now you want cinnamon sugar or the coconut?
Coconut.
Coconut.
Okay. You definitely taste the coconut. It's a good donut. It's not one that I would go to again because.
No, and I love coconut, but I still would rather have other ones.
Yeah, because I tell you what, just like the coconut we had from Donut Days, it's there, but it kind of takes away from the sweetness of it because it's
regular coconut.
It's regular coconut, so I like it, but it would not be a choice I would get again.
Right, I wouldn't get it either because really it's just your basic glazed donut with some coconut sprinkle on top. So the only coconut you're getting is in just the little sprinkling, and it's enough, but it's not. I would prefer other flavors over that.
Yes. Okay, let's do the cinnamon sugar, or that's what I'm calling it.
I think that's what she called it, cinnamon. She just called it cinnamon, but cinnamon dusted or something like that.
That is a surprise to me because it has more sugar than it does cinnamon.
Yeah, you wouldn't hardly even say that was cinnamon.
No, you would just say it's sugar coated, honestly.
Yeah, like a sugar dusted donut.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like. It just tastes like sugar. I don't necessarily taste a lot of cinnamon at all.
No, it's good, but it just has sugar on top.
So out of those, before we moved on to these filled ones,
probably just the regular glaze or the maple.
I'm gonna go with the regular glazed donut.
Yeah, I like that one too. But the maple one was really good too. I like the maple one as well. I really like that maple flavor.
Okay, do you want to do what do you want to do next?
Whatever you want.
You want to do a long john?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you want to do chocolate?
Go for it. Okay. Now these are cut and filled, and these are, they had a custard filled or a cream filled, and we got the cream.
Yes. So yeah, so you could have gotten custard. But that's what, it's like a hot dog bun.
Mm-hmm. It's good, but it can't compare to McGee's.
I'll tell you why. It's the filling.
Yeah, that filling is more like Cool Whip.
McGee's, if you watch that video, it is literally buttercream.
Thick, rich, sweet.
It's buttercream. It is bakery buttercream frosting, like in-house, made in-house. Absolutely thick and rich and super uber over the top sweet. This is not that sweet.
No, it's literally like Cool Whip.
It's good.
It's
but
good.
It's not
and
that sweet.
It adds more texture than flavor.
Yes, I agree.
And it's like creamy whipped kind of texture, but it really doesn't add too much to the flavor.
So this is the maple, and this isn't as thick as the McGee's on the inside. The maple's better than the chocolate.
It is, because I think the maple makes it sweeter.
That's why. You know I'm going to pick the over-the-top sweet. So if I were to pick between the two, I would choose the maple, but honestly, that's not what I would buy from them again.
No, that's not their thing.
Because if I wanted to get a Long John, I would go to McGee's.
Yeah.
Because, we explained why. Okay, let's do these two.
Okay, so that's the Nutella one, and that's a cream cheese.
Yeah, this Nutella one is one that she made up right there.
And she literally just sliced it and spread Nutella on it. Oh, she stuck a donut hole in the middle to keep it from going out.
Oh, yeah, you can taste it. That's delicious. If you like Nutella, that's what it is. It is
it's just super sweet.
Yeah, very, very sweet with that Nutella in the middle.
Wow.
Yeah, instead of having it on toast, you're having it on that sweet, sweet donut.
Yep,
and
it's good.
It works. It's delicious, of course.
Yeah, and you really get the flavor of the donut and the Nutella.
Now, what was this one?
I'm almost positive she said it was a cream cheese. So I'm assuming it's cream cheese frosting. Some of these you just gotta go with. I tell you what, this one's filled a lot more than those Long Johns were.
It's probably the prettiest one here, but it's one of my least favorites.
Yeah, I don't like the taste of that cream.
I don't either. I don't like the flavor of the cream cheese.
No.
It's
sour.
Yeah.
Almost like yogurt. Not quite that bad, but
it's not quite. Yeah, it's not as bad as yogurt, but there is a sourness to it. And a lot of people might like that because it takes away the sweetness of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a combination of a sweet and then a more tart or sour one. Not tart, but sour.
But yeah, I would never. That's my least favorite so far.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would eat anything else we had so far before I would get that.
Yeah, but it's the prettiest one, so that's surprising. Okay, so what do you want?
And then you have this one that's just a chocolate. It's kind of like it's really, honestly, that's probably just the Long John, basically.
Probably.
Just smash it. That looks like it is a solid one, so it's just not filled like these are.
That's nice. It's like the Long John. It's just a different shape.
Yeah, same texture, same flavor.
With that chocolate, which I do like their chocolate. You know, it surprised me we didn't see any Long Johns just glazed. That must not be a popular thing. We saw the maple.
Yeah, I didn't see any plain Long John. They might have had it because it was different on their menu. It said Long Johns and Long Johns with cream. So
they probably do have them, and maybe they were sold out by the time we went.
Or those pans weren't really well organized, so it was really hard to see kind of down in there.
Right. Okay, so now what do we have here? Should I break it open?
This one's raspberry.
Well, this one looks like it's raspberry too.
So she might have given us two of the same thing by accident. And this one's, I'm pretty sure, lemon.
Oh my gosh.
I just take that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'll make sure I get the filling.
That is nice, yes. That has more flavor than the raspberry from Donut Days. If you watch that video, I feel like this raspberry I feel like it's a stronger flavor.
Yeah. Well, but you picked that one as like your favorite, and then you tried just another bite of it, and you didn't like it as well.
Yeah.
From Donut Days.
That is nice. Not my favorite out of these, but I do like the raspberry flavor.
Yeah,
I wonder if we didn't get 2 of those. Because this looks like the same thing.
No, we'll just take it. I mean, she might have it accidentally. We were asking for a lot.
We were asking for a lot, and she was keeping up. It's definitely the same. It's not strawberry or anything.
No. I don't think they had strawberry.
No.
I know this is a lemon for sure.
It is good. Like I said, I like it better than the Donut Days. And then this is lemon.
It should be lemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
There's that lemon.
Lemon custard. Yeah, you can see how fluffy their donuts are, though.
That lemon is bordering on cleaner.
It's very strong.
I mean, it's right there. It is a very tart lemon.
It's almost like a lemon pie filling.
Yeah, it truly, it's like, it almost tastes like key lime.
Yeah.
Truly, it has the little bit of a lime flavor to it.
Yeah, a little kick to it.
I am absolutely stuffed right now. I have to just say. I know you don't care, but I'm just.
No, it's a lot.
I'm just absolutely stuffed.
Well, I can grab my favorite right here where I'm sitting.
Oh, but I bet I know what it is.
I bet you. Is it the same as yours?
It's one of my favorites. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I have crumbs on mine. That apple fritter.
It's excellent.
We did not need to know they sold those here because I'm telling you, that is awesome.
I'm digging through dead donuts.
And we bought apple fritters. We bought them before from like the Kroger bakery. Like they sell them in like containers. It's not like this. It's not like this.
No.
I'm choosing the exact same too.
I guess you would.
The glazed.
And then the regular glazed, if I could find it, I don't know where it's at.
It's buried. That might be it right here.
I think we have the same order.
Okay.
Apple fritter.
Number 1, apple fritter.
Yep,
I'm picking that number 1
The cake glaze.
Cake.
Or the original, as they're called old fashioned. They're calling it the old fashioned.
I would have never thought I would have picked a cake over a yeast. That is phenomenal.
But our yeast donut would be my third.
It would be my third too.
Yeah, just the regular glazed yeast donut.
Yeah.
The other ones are good. Some of them weren't quite as flavorful as other ones, like the cinnamon. I mean, it was kind of, honestly, it didn't have much cinnamon.
It just tastes like sugar. And the coconut, the one I would definitely not get again
is this one.
Is the cream cheese.
Yeah, I would never get that again.
I would not get cream cheese.
Some people would love that. That's not for me.
No, I want sweet.
I wouldn't get the cinnamon one. I probably wouldn't get the coconut one.
I wouldn't get the coconut.
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with them. It's just not my thing.
Or the lemon.
I don't really care for the lemon.
Those 4 I would not get again. Anything else was phenomenal.
It was good. My only complaint about we're always honest on here. So my only complaint about the cream-filled ones is that the cream-filled ones are really not worth the extra calories you get with the cream.
No, because they're not like, it's not like a rich buttercream.
The cream is literally like a thicker whipped cream, like a Cool Whip.
It's not really sweet.
It's not a really rich flavor. It's not thick. It does have a little texture element to it, but it doesn't really add a lot of flavor to it. So.
I think it's awesome to know that we have these donuts. Yes, just brush it off on the floor.
I didn't have that much, really, honestly.
We have donuts this terrific right here in Winchester, right here in town. And Kevin definitely found 4 locations. Honestly, they could do some work on a website.
Yeah, you can't hardly find them. You do Frank's Donuts. Sorry, I kicked the chair. You do Frank's Donuts. And,
search.
And it comes up with it comes up with a bunch of different things. None of them are theirs. The only thing they really own is a website with on Facebook. The Facebook page is all they really own.
Right.
And each location is different. So it's like this one has a Facebook page, this one has a Facebook page, this one has a Facebook page.
Right.
So there's not any one cohesive
website
place to go.
Right. So yeah, that's something that they could do.
Yeah. Even trying to find hours or anything, you would have a hard time.
Well, I would like to know. I would have liked to have told you all the locations. So I gave you 4 locations.
That's the only 4 I could find.
There may be more though. That's what I'm saying. I got Kevin to do a search because I said, see if you can find out where all the locations are. He found 4. There may be more. If you are local and if you've seen one in like Richmond, please tell us in the comments below.
Yeah, because Lexington, Georgetown, Winchester, and Paris. That's the only 4 I could find.
Yes, but if you haven't tried Frank's Donuts, absolutely try them. They're wonderful and
get the apple fritter.
Apple fritter.
The bear claw's really good too. I didn't get that, but it didn't have enough apple in it.
Yeah, definitely. But these 3 they're stellar.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So I hope you enjoyed the review and thanks for watching.